Welcome to my store. Okay, turns out there was a piece of clear plastic blocking the hose. That's why I couldn't see it. Although where a piece of clear plastic got in here, I don't know. Probably the broken piece of one of the plant connector thingies. You know, where it holds it down. So, yeah, we got some dwarf seahorses at the store now. One of my customers, he had purchased some of them. He was trying to breed them, and he never actually got any babies. And he had to go into the hospital for surgery. So his wife was able to look after his bigger seahorses and stuff, but he didn't want to leave her with the dwarfs, so he sold them to me. So we set them up in a tank, stuff like that. Yesterday I got looking at them, and I figured out why he didn't have any luck breeding them. Had all these little hydroids. Now, a hydroid is related to an anemone jellyfish type thing. They have a stationary phase, and then they have another phase that swims around. But apparently, they irritate the daylights out of dwarf seahorses. Now, from what I understand, you can get them off of your brine shrimp eggs. Now, what I always do with brine shrimp eggs when I feed anything, I always dip them in fresh water before I feed them. That way anything that they got on them that's saltwater related will be killed by the fresh water. And then if I feed them from fresh water, I always rinse them in fresh water just so that I don't put all that salt in with the babies. Like when we did the angelfish babies, they're all rinsed and everything in fresh water. So as you can tell, as we get closer to this corner, there's more debris because this is where the water flow comes over to. Because there's the overflow glass. Make sure you can see it. So there's more dirt back here. Also with the rocks, it creates more areas where the debris can settle down. There's a nice big Synodontis, that's a Butterfluconi. At least I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. We used to have a pair of them. A long time ago we got them. They grew up real good. The only thing when you're dealing with rocks this big, don't drop them. You drop them too hard and they bang against the side of the glass. You're going to scratch it, maybe even crack it, maybe even break it. That would be bad. Hardwood floor here. I have to clean it up really fast so it didn't ruin the floor. Well, we had our heat wave yesterday. It was 37 point some degrees here in Toronto. Now, the highest temperature on record in Toronto was in 1944, and it was 37.6 or 37.8 degrees Celsius. And that's the highest it's been since they started keeping records back in the 20s. So, of course, I have no air conditioning. Well, I have air conditioning in the van, but not in the house, so we set up the fans like 5 feet away from where we were sitting. Now we were nice and comfortable. Okay, so we got the gravel done. Now, what we're going to do is clean glass. As we clean the glass, we put everything back. So it's kind of a system we have. And we pile these in an artistic fashion so it looks cool. Yeah, I know we got pieces of coral in here. And we got pieces of seashell, giant clams. And I know we have freshwater fish that normally like the softer water, but yeah, this is what the guy wanted and this is what he had, and fish seem to do okay. I had one cousin where he had gouramis, and the gouramis were so big and so pretty, and yet he had these seashells dissolved. Now, if you get a piece of flat PVC, because you know on the back sometimes you get that algae that's really stiff. Now, this stuff will take it off a lot faster than plastic brush will, with the added advantage that it won't scratch the glass. Now, you can get any of the flat PVC at any plastic supply company. My buddy John at J.J. Downs Industrial Plastics is where I get mine. If you're ever in the Toronto area and you need anything made out of plastic, can you even get it? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, these fish are dumb. They get trapped in there and what if they can't get out? So anyhow, if you're in the Toronto area and you need anything manufactured out of plastics, Johnny can weld it. He can put it on various machines. He's got a bandsaw that's about 14 feet high. You've got all the tools.